This is DD India. You're watching the Defense Dynamics, and I'm Danveer Singh from New Delhi. A major leap in India's defense ambitions. New Delhi has officially cleared the stealthy AMCA fighter jet project. For the first time, the private sector has been cleared for takeoff, joining forces with DRDO to build this next generation warbird. With Tejas soaring high and Sindoor making a milestone, India now charts its next frontier in aerial warfare through AMCA. What makes its future ready, and how does it reshape India's sixth generation dream? Well, but the skies aren't the only battlefield. AI enters the cockpit, raising a pivotal question: will India secure digital autonomy or risk technological dependence? And on the ground zero, Bheeshan, India's rapid strike loitering munition, is unleashed, bringing swift, smart power to the battlefield. Before we move ahead, let's look at the global defense headlines first. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh praised the Indian Navy's silent success in Operation Sindoor, calling it a force that locked down Pakistan's army without firing a shot. He warned that if provoked again, it may be the Navy that leads India's response.
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के दौरान भारतीय नौसेना ने अपनी साइलेंट सर्विस से हर भारतवासी को प्रभावित किया है। खामोश रहकर भी भारतीय सेना ने पाकिस्तानी सेना को बांध कर रखने में कामयाबी हासिल की है। जरा सोचिए, जो खामोश रहकर भी किसी देश की फौज को बोतल में बंद कर सकता है, वह जब बोलेगा तो उसका नजारा क्या होगा, इसकी आप कल्पना कर सकते हैं। इस बार तो पाकिस्तान को भारतीय नौसेना की फायर पावर का सामना नहीं करना पड़ा, मगर दुनिया जानती है, अगर पाकिस्तान ने इस बार कोई नापाक हरकत की तो हो सकता है कि इस बार की ओपनिंग और किसी के द्वारा ना हो, हमारी नेवी के द्वारा हो।
India's Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh, in a powerful statement, said the majority in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir share a deep cultural and emotional bond with India. While only a few have been misled, reaffirming India's path of unity and love, he expressed hope that Pakistan-occupied Kashmir will soon declare, "I am India, I have returned."
भारत हमेशा ही दिलों को जोड़ने की बात करता है और हमें विश्वास है कि प्रेम, एकता और सत्य के मार्ग पर चलकर वह दिन दूर नहीं जब हमारा ही अंग पीओके स्वयं लौटकर कहेगा, मैं भारत ही हूं, मैं वापस आऊंगा।
India's Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh welcomed INSV Tarani after completing Navika Sagar Parikrama. Lieutenant Commanders Dalina K and Rupa became the first Indian women to circumnavigate the globe in double-handed mode, sailing 25,600 nautical miles in 8 months. At the CII Annual Business Summit, Navy Chief Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi highlighted India's evolving maritime vision under Prime Minister Modi's leadership. He said, Sagar Doctrine has now expanded to Mahasagar, mutual and holistic advancement of security and growth across regions.
If you look at India's history, we have a rich maritime past and an unbroken seafaring tradition. Remarkably, all of you are aware, we are the only country in the world with an ocean named after us. Today, India is once again realizing its rich maritime potential, and the apex level vision and policymakers are aware, and their statements are reflective of this broader maritime renaissance. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, had made a clarion call of Sagar in 2015, security and growth for all in the region. And building on this legacy over the last 10 years, the vision has been rightly elevated to Mahasagar.
You would have definitely heard the Indian Air Force Chief, Air Chief Marshal AP Singh, speaking on the missed timelines of defense procurements. While speaking, he also highlighted the criticality in air power, and he said that no operation could be done without it. And the recent Operation Sindoor was testimony to that. In this context, here comes India's major leap in India's defense ambitions. New Delhi has officially cleared the stealthy AMCA fighter jet project. In a landmark defense move, the Indian government has officially approved the development of the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, or the AMCA as known. Touted as India's most advanced indigenous fighter project, the AMCA is poised to redefine India's air power. Here is why this is more than just a military upgrade, it's a strategic leap. Cleared by the Cabinet Committee on Security, the AMCA project will see India move from importing 4th and 4.5 generation fighters to developing its own 5th generation plus platform. With an eye on the 6th generation, it is a 15,000 crore rupees green signal for first phase. Building prototypes, this is not just a fighter aircraft, it's a strategic doctrine in motion. To fight future wars with indigenous systems and technologies, with AMCA, India isn't just catching up, it's preparing to leap ahead. $1 billion question now remains: who will build it? That takes us to our next part. It's a first in Indian defense aviation that the private sector is now in the cockpit. With the AMCA project cleared, private defense companies can now bid to co-develop and co-produce India's most advanced fighter jet ever. This could disrupt how India builds weapons. Here's how now: that the combat aircraft production, which was exclusive domain of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, but now the AMCA opens a new runway, allowing companies like Tata, Adani, L&T and Mahindra Defense to step in and prove their mettle.
Of Sindoor has again given us clear idea of where we are headed and what we need in future. So a lot of work needs to be done in realigning our own thought processes also, which is already going on. And I'm sure since we have been able to come up to the challenge till now, in future also we will be able to deliver the goods as a nation, and we will be able to achieve our objectives. AMCA, the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, I'm not calling it what generation, because finally when it comes out it should be of contemporary generation. But that AMCA has been cleared for even participation by private industry, which is a very big step. And that is the kind of, I think, confidence that the nation has in private industry today. And I'm sure this is going to pave a way to bigger things coming in the future.
This also means thousands of high-tech jobs, a boom for aerospace MSMEs, and a massive push for export potential in the long term. It's no longer just the armed forces on the front line. The Indian industry is now mission ready too. But what exactly will AMCA bring to the battlefield? That's our next deep dive. It's being called a 6th generation fighter in the making, even before the 5th generation Tejas Mark II takes off. So what is that makes the AMCA so futuristic? Why is the Indian Air Force betting on it for 2040 and beyond? We break down the technological specifics. The AMCA will be a twin-engine, stealth-enabled super cruising beast. But what sets it apart is what's under the skin. A modular open system architecture, sensor fusion, and AI-assisted mission management. So let's elaborate further. This aircraft is going to have stealth of 6th generation. That means a superb aerodynamics that supports it. It will have AI integration. It will have manned-unmanned teaming concept, directed energy weapon, ready to bring down any weapon in the air that includes missiles or any other aircraft. Hypersonic weapon compatibility, loyal wingman coordination. So AMCA will operate with unmanned systems as well. A human pilot commanding a swarm of drones in real time. So that's why globally the 6th generation programs which are still in the cockpit stage, India's AMCA, if executed on time, could place it in top 5 air power innovators in the world. The skies of the future won't be flown, they will be computed. And the AMCA may just be India's entry pass into that elite air future. The war has changed, and Operation Sindoor may have just shown us how. From hypersonic strikes to AI-assisted battles, it marked a new chapter in combat, faster, deeper, and deadlier than ever before. In this new world, India's Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, or the AMCA, isn't just a new jet, it's a doctrine. Let's decode how Operation Sindoor is rewriting this warfare, and how AMCA is being built to win tomorrow's battlefield. Operation Sindoor didn't unfold over weeks, it unfolded over minutes. Real-time targeting, AI-assisted kill chain, swarm drones, overwhelming defenses, and it wasn't just a conflict, it was a glimpse into 6th-generation warfare. So what changed after Sindoor? The speed of engagement, no safe zone, swarm and drone warfare, AI combat integration, multi-domain battle space from satellites to cyberspace, and battlefield was everywhere and nowhere. The takeaway: if you can't hide, you die. If you can't connect, you are blind. If you can't compute, you lose. Enter the AMCA, India's next generation stealth fighter built by the DRDO and HAL with private sector collaboration. It's more than a warplane. It's a flying brain, AI-enabled, stealth-driven, and future-ready. So how will AMCA dominate future warfare? Stealth airframe, radar invisible, AI-assisted avionics, predictive combat systems, manned-unmanned teaming, command drone swarms, open architecture ready for hypersonics and lasers. Sensor fusion operates as a node in digital warfare grid, from commanding drones to evading precision strikes to jamming enemy satellites. The AMCA is designed for a battlefield where AI is the new wingman and survival depends on systems, not the size. After Sindoor, warfare won't be fought the old way. It will be fought at speed, in silence, and with sensors across every domain. And in the sky, India's AMCA may just be the ace the world didn't see coming. Artificial intelligence is no longer just driving apps. It's reshaping the global order. In today's world, data flow defines power. The algorithm influences everything from markets to military strategy. The big question for India: will we shape the future of AI or be shaped by it? Let's dive into the high-stakes world of AI geopolitics and why India's choice today could secure the digital freedom of tomorrow. We are witnessing a silent conflict not fought with tanks but with technology. From China's model of state-driven control to West's data-driven profit machines, AI is no longer just a tool, it's a force that reflects the values of its creators. AI, the new heartland. Data is the new strategic asset. Cloud is the new infrastructure. And AI is the new battlefield. In this new era, sovereignty isn't just about borders, it's about digital autonomy. As global thinkers warn, cyberspace is now both soft power and hard power rolled into one. In China, AI monitors behaviors, tracks dissent, and powers a social credit system. This model, high on control, low on transparency, is being exported across parts of Africa and Asia. Global technological pressures are there. US Cloud Act, which enables access to global data, while the Chinese intelligence law enables domestic and abroad surveillance. AI-powered infrastructure has cables, towers, and platforms everywhere, from 5G to undersea cables, foreign technology systems embedded in national infrastructure which raises serious concerns. When critical platforms are built and run by others, the data control weakens and sovereignty becomes uncertain.
For India to develop a good AI ecosystem is not impossible. In fact, a country which has been able to create the unique identification based on its vast data should be able to do it everywhere else. I think where we are lacking is basically in the field of use case. What is it that we want to achieve? Whether it is in the field of security, whether it is in the field of development, we must have our objectives very clearly spelled out. Like in this case, it was very clearly spelled out. So there is where the key lies, because what happens is that there is not that innovation is not taking place. People are innovating. But who's going to buy their product? You see, it's important that there is a buyer for the intellectual properties that have been created, for the innovation that is being done. And that is possible only if the government and the industry has got a use case. So in events that use case is there, this innovation will only expand.
India is already responding. The Digital Personal Data Protection Act marks a step towards safeguarding citizen data. And under Atmanirbhar Bharat, India is pushing for homegrown AI that reflects our value, transparency, ethics, and independence. But the race is tight. The Ukraine war has showed us the face of modern hybrid warfare. Deepfakes used to manipulate opinions, AI-controlled drones guiding attacks, disinformation campaigns crafted by algorithm, and it's no longer science fiction, it's a real-time digital battlefield. The AI has laid legal and ethical minefield. Who's liable for autonomous attacks? How do we regulate the deepfakes? What rules apply in AI-led warfare? 2024, however, has seen a milestone. The world's first AI-relevant cybercrime treaty has been signed at the United Nations. The EU AI Act now sets global standards, but for countries like India, the mission is clear. Build your own capabilities or fall behind. China's DeepSeek, a low-cost open-source AI model, shook the global tech dynamics and challenged the Western dominance. India stands at a similar inflection point. Will we invest in creating foundational models or rely on external giants to define our digital destiny? The AI era won't wait, and it won't forgive hesitation. India has a choice to make: be a builder of technology or bystander in the world run by others. In this century, freedom won't just be defended at the borders, it will be coded in labs, secured in servers, and governed through responsible innovations. It's fast, it's deadly, it's Indian. Meet Bheeshan, India's cutting-edge loitering munition system that's redefining how future wars will be fought. With rapid deployment, swarm capability, and pinpoint strike up to 30 kilometers away, Bheeshan is the new frontline warrior that never sleeps. Let's take you inside India's next-generation battlefield game-changer, developed under India's Atmanirbhar Bharat push for indigenous defense technology. The Bheeshan series delivers what the modern battlefield demands: rapid reaction, simultaneous strikes, extended range, target engagements through loitering munitions that aren't just smart, they are swarm capable and combat ready. Some of the key capabilities of Bheeshan are that it is a multi-barrel UAV launcher, it has a range of up to 30 kilometers, and simultaneous targeting and engaging is its speciality. With precision kamikaze strikes, it is man-portable, and quick deployment makes Bheeshan very versatile. The drone is launched from multi-barrel UAV system that can fire multiple loitering munitions in just seconds. Once airborne, these munitions circle over the battlefield, locate enemy assets from radar systems to mobile command posts, and strike with devastating precision. They effect an instant battlefield advantage, overwhelming the enemy before they know what has hit them. Unlike conventional missiles or artillery, Bheeshan's loitering capability allows it to wait, watch, and then strike. making it ideal for targeting moving or time-sensitive threats. With this ability to engage multiple targets simultaneously, it gives Indian forces a saturation fire advantage without overwhelming logistics. So, where it fits? It fits well in border skirmishes like on the line of control, counter-insurgency like in the east and the north, deep reconnaissance and soft target neutralization, anti-armor and radar suppression missions. In an era where drones are rewriting the rules of engagement, Bheeshan is India's answer to drone warfare dominance. Made in India for Indian war fighters, whether on the Himalayan heights or in a desert standoff, Bheeshan brings the fight to enemy's doorstep silently, swiftly and without warning. War is changing and Bheeshan is already on front line of that transformation. So here is my take. India's air power is evolving rapidly with the development of Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft AMCA, a fifth-generation stealth fighter designed for air superiority and deep strike missions. Featuring stealth technology, supercruise capability and advanced avionics, AMCA will now operate alongside unmanned combat drones, creating manned-unmanned teaming ecosystem. India is also investing heavily in supersonic and hypersonic missile systems like BrahMos and the upcoming hypersonic glide vehicles, thus enhancing precision strike and deterrence capabilities. Together with these technologies, the aim is to secure India's airspace dominance, reduce foreign dependency, and prepare Indian Air Force for future high-speed, network-centric warfare in a contested and rapidly shifting geopolitical environments. With this, we come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to put your comments on social media with #DDWithDanveer. See you next week with new stories and their analysis. Till then, take care and goodbye.